This is an interesting position. Elige was up on the railing, and Boomic gets a little bit closer, finds him, takes him down. 5v4 for Navi. Comes back at it, and sure enough, gets the fadeaway headshot into Grim, so this is good. He sees another. Gonna take a couple more shots. The problem with the CZ is that it runs out of bullets pretty quick. He's got 3 bullets left for this entire round.
Tough. Yeah, this is great, doubling up with his teammate.
But he can go grab that other weapon. Yeah, they're gonna go get it together. Minimize the risk and also maximize the chance at grabbing yet another kill.
Quiet, right? Oh, he'll pick it up. They heard this.
For sure, but Simple, well, he peeks out perfectly from Library. It's actually Perfecto with the headshot in that engagement, and somehow Team Liquid, they've just scrambled into the A site. Maybe they can go for this desperate bomb plant, but Electronic's gonna focus in on Stewie and stop that bomb. Navi, no bomb plant given over, and Boomic is gonna get a face full of liquid. And it's Elige and Fallen. Wow. Combining for 2 kills over on this B site, that is not how the plan is meant to be. Now, the one saving grace was that bomb got dropped back on ramp, and sure enough, it gets stopped a second time. That is the critical turning point, because if not, that B site's open, Fallen used the weapon to get the additional kill. That's everything. Now Simple, he's still standing. Nice adjustment with that flick. Fallen, he could die to the grenade straight up. It's chip damage on both. Elige and Fallen, the 2 players that combined with lackluster guns to get this round started, have to finish it as well. But they're met by smoke, and that slows things down.
I think he heard that there was 2 players now. But with the time coming off, Fallen's going to make the rotation around. I think this is a threat that they wanted to have in a little bit earlier for Team Liquid, but there is still enough time on the clock to kind of do whatever. So he will make that marathon rotation around through Arch, and Bits just cross to the best spot possible to really hold here. Might be kind of a 50-50, but he has the advantage of the smoke for now. Simple's here watching the flank, and he has got his back covered as well. So that's a punish on Fallen, and yeah, a Hail Mary situation, a perfect 2v4, really. I mean, whoever took leadership in that moment, they're going to try to punish this peak, but we'll see if they can.
Changed to the frag. Bit of bad timing. Stewie has survived like 4 fistfights at this point. Down to 12 health, now down to 8. Constantly being peppered as they boost Perfecto upwards. Grim's gonna die to that one for free. Now we're equal. Bit could come in big. Sprays for 2 kills. And Elige now over top of Orange. Simple out through smoke. Tapping with the Tech 9. Clears the board and keeps Navi rolling.
Very quietly.
Elige goes to check it. Bit can't manage for the second kill, but still, it's an opening. Elige goes to hard clear it. With the lesser weapon, that's a big duel to pick up.
I personally would like to be. Yeah, I'd like to be the CTs here after that kill, even though it's 4-4.
20 seconds.
Yeah, the time.
Electronic now has vision as the smoke's faded, and Stewie, it didn't even look like he wanted to commit to it. But he gets wrecked. And then Simple inside of the pit is ready for any kind of utility they may throw at him. Electronic's just going to throw himself inside of the site where Grim has a chance to plant.
Oh, he can
Simple's
plant.
still alive, and Naf hunts from above. Oh, Simple predicts it. Goes for the second peek and misses his shot, but Nafly sure won't. Now it's on Boomic and Perfecto. An even retake. Naf's got a smoke over towards the pit. Boomic runs in. There's Perfecto's impact off the FAMAS, but Naf, he's got that bomb somewhat planted for him, and the headshot through the box. Wide swing, and the clutch from the Canadian.
But so far, they haven't been coming to timeout. Hey, like, they've been executing with enough time to spare. We'll see if another one comes in right now. So he's got to clear this. And he does get the memo, but Boomic gets a kill and some damage off. There's another player in the site.
Yeah, Grim's on full HP. Perfecto back behind new box. CZ's not going to get that kill, but here's Electronic. Double kill and the third. We get Elige back with a little bit of an answer. Let's see it, Bit. No armor, P250, but a single bullet could get the job done. Elige not quite sure where to look, and with 8 seconds, he tries to commit to this bomb plant. Bit doesn't peek, at least not until that bomb is planted, just barely after the commitment to it. We do have Navi with a robbery of a round, but big play from Electronic. Coming out from coffins, gunning down the first 2 players to his left, and then finishing off what was the damage from Perfecto.
Yeah, he did play it a little bit scared. He played it a little bit scared, but at the same time, he got the clock down to 5 seconds, so that there was no way Elige could recommit. Made sure that he would have definitely put the bomb down again if he had faked it, and just guaranteed the round. So that's it. So. Finally. That's well
I guess
done.
if you're only playing one map, you better know how to play every position.
Yeah, fair enough.
And it seems as though that's worked for the first 15. Let's see what happens once he takes to the offense. We've got a fight down here in Boiler, and they're worried about the mid-peak, but it's Elige with 2 kills. a potential 7th round for Liquid early. They've kept 2 incendiaries, 2 flashbangs, and they've got 4 bodies stacked up towards this A site. Simple's going to go on a bit of a solo adventure, Indiana Jones mode, trying to find something on Arch, but in the meantime, Elige walks away. Naf hears this. Doesn't want to be the reason that the A site unravels. So he takes it back into the bomb site. There comes one of those incendiaries. Simple. Walking away from Arch as Elige looked to get back into position. 35 seconds, and they could still leave for B.
Did he see him? I couldn't tell by his movements.
Simples? Yeah, I'm not sure either.
He's like running away from
right when he jumped, if he saw Elige in the Arch.
But I guess
maybe yes.
Either
maybe
way,
no.
yeah. I mean, it's got Elige going back.
Fallen inside of the graveyard stairs, gets cracked, and Naf inside sight. Oh, he gets there, knives out, and Simple, he's got himself yet another kill. Switching to the USP with 15 seconds. Oh, maybe.
Just to
maybe.
be attacked, pounced upon, and the attack is definitely coming. If Liquid want to go and get some info on B, it's already too late. They're going to need to make a gamble rotation, and they don't seem like they're in a position to do so.
So let's see a double pit anchor falling on the off watching short. Now it's all on Grim. Player falls right into him. He comes back with a second headshot, dropping the bomb, but there's Electronic to get him as his head is turned.
That was...
Still, 2 kills from Grim makes this one doable. 6 seconds. Simple just onto the site. Now he has to commit to this. It's Naf versus Simple. Kid on Naf. Up on Simple. 13 HP.
Well said.
Flail your arms around and enjoy yourselves, folks.
This is a really good start for Navi. We'll see if the retake comes in, but they've avoided all the grenades.
Ooh, except for Boomich. Oh, the fire starts to creep to his feet. He's right on the corner of this. Stewie's gonna eat the flash. Boomich gets the headshot. That's a matter of milliseconds, and Elige gets punished by the off. Now it's on to Nafly. He too taken down with just a single kill. I can't believe Boomich survives all that. And of course, Simple using those bodies in front of him to just send shots over the bow, sink ships to the B site, plant bomb, and give Navi a lead back.
Yo, there's so much chaos right now, it's hard to see, but Simple is literally chewing grass on the top of the mountain at the moment. He's in mountain goat mode because he's been getting these insane trades. He's been getting these insane trades with his AWP on A and B site in very close moments where there could be like nuclear spray downs from Liquid. It's an op that got that kill in CT spawn. Elige tried to P. He got the trade. It looks like a rifler's getting the trade. It's Simple in the back getting the trade. He's quietly creeped up to 23 and 14.
Boy. And Grim goes down. Oh, this could be such a turning point. Ooh, Fallen gets the one, jumps, and even dives into the cover. Because Perfecto can't get that trade kill, we could still watch Navi commit to the A site, but that's the stack. We have Stewie move back, closer towards B, Fallen deep in the site itself.
They got a pick. They can actually...
Here it comes. Commitment onto the B site. Stewie's gonna get flashed off of this. Fallen can't quite find a target. Perfecto, he could go over, and Fallen scoped in. He hears the movement inside of the site, gets the kill. Simple, finding Fallen right back, and the bomb's planted, but Elige's smoke spam's good. Simple's going deep. We've got Elige already crossing over. He hits that flick and pushes his team one little bit closer. Just a bit. It's still the man advantage. Naf still makes the difference, but there goes Grim, and Bit with a double to give Navi. He came to Europe and succeeded alongside Liquid, gets the first kill to Bit, jumps up, tons of damage, but Simple still has the better of him. And Fallen's frag grenade flies forward, on the mark, but not on the money. Simple's got a slight gap, and that's all he needs. Fallen's taking it down to the 2v2 now that he's removed, and Simple's coming at it from a completely different angle. Misses that shot, and it's gonna cost him. Perfecto's inside of the pit, swings, and it's Elige with the 2K, Liquid with a 13th, and they are still fighting for OT.
Finally, he gets granted a lifeline. Elige, depends how the peak is. He goes wide from it. Oh, but Grim takes care of himself. He's all good.
Huge pickup. And Elige, he falls off of middle, trying to get over towards Arch, which was momentarily left open. If a smoke grenade lands in front of him, maybe they slip into the CT spawn, but Elige plays on the side of it, and Boomich predicts this position, takes that fight, and brings us to the 4v4. There's 30 seconds.
Yeah, they threaten the mid-B split. They can know that Liquid are going to try to retake lane. Now, let's see if they read into it properly. Fallen volleys this off at 20 seconds.
We've seen this fight between Fallen and Simple got the better of him last time. They're going to jump into it. Fallen finds one and following damage. Grim in the exact same spot, but he's been seen, and that could spell disaster. Further damage to Perfecto, but it's just not enough. And because Navi have 15, it's Naf and Stewie 2K who have to come in clutch. Perfecto low HP, all the way back inside a pit. Simple sits in sight, and Electronics over there on Mini. Stewie's gonna be that front runner. He's gonna be the first contact. Naf gets a chance at a shot. No response, and as he jumps, Simple pinches for 2 kills to close. Navi taking
on the entry. He hasn't died yet. Okay, he finally will. Very patient shooting between Grim and Stewie.
And then Elige gets one through the smoke,
Wow,
because that's what you do.
Down like a cheese string in the microwave.
Like a cheese string in the microwave. That's disgusting. And so is Grim.
Oh, but the hit's coming in. And Stewie, another success, actually. 2 players on the hold.
Great ump play.
The roof is on fire.
Throws himself up close and personal. There are players coming to hunt him, and sure enough, we've got Navi right back to the 3 versus 3.
Oh,
and Grim
call an ambulance, but not for me.
gets wrecked. Fallen answers with that scout from heaven, then immediately repositions over towards Mini, but he's not going too fast. It gives time for Navi to plant that bomb. Again, the top 5 players for Navi in Electronic and Simple are alive and kicking. Fallen's dropping some utility here inside of Mini. Just kind of pounded those scout shots downtown, trying to maybe get Naf into the action, but Electronics behind those boxes. Simple didn't hold him in. And again, this is low HP for Fallen and a bit chipped off Electronic.
Wait a second.
Fallen goes all the way back to join him. Now Fallen's just going to play the bait and switch. Whoa, the slow reaction, but it still works. 9 health is all that Electronic has to spare.
And he's just fine taking the second and third fight as well. And he's had so much success. Wow.
Perfect grenades, perfect call out. A nearly non-existent anti-eco. It's almost like this round has been erased from the history books.
Sure. It's so close to over already.
Perfecto and Flamey are the 2 people left who try to tell us it actually happened. Nobody believes them.
No, they're outnumbered. Again, playing for a lot of info here. Naf just out in the open.
And the final kill's about to come in. Flamey looking for something, but he'll lose his head to Stewie, and we've got Liquid with a very strong CT start. 5-1 the lead.
It really has piqued my curiosity the way that Nafly's been playing ramp, because it's like the opposite to the way that you're supposed to. Right?
Commitment comes in. Stewie's gonna go down empty-handed, and even Grim dies with no answer. I mean, Navi, their 3 remaining members are limping into this bomb site, but that could still be enough.
Well, that could have easily been the 2v2. Now 1v3 for Elige. They're so low.
Simple straight down beneath him, dodging those shots, and there's the second information he needs, coming back into Mini for a second. Even though he's blind, he rails Boomich. And a 5v3 here on the A site. Simple and Perfecto bringing it back because Flamey's got a double. How do they get their footing on this A site? They were down 3v5 again.
They exploit it again out of Squeaky. That's just where all of the cards fall. It is actually unreal that Elige can come back into Squeaky, or come back into Mini, as you mentioned, blind, still get a kill versus Squeaky after being so fortunate to find this frag on Electronic outside. Electronic seemed half aware of this situation. That being said, he was also lucky to have lived, but as soon as Electronic got this info, got op shot from outside at back red, Simple, or Elige here as well. We've got to hit upstairs. They just burst out, and they just have such sick entries. They're receding quite heavily. We'll see if Navi can punish.
They push first and second from Flamey. He's looking for a third. Oh, and he just slides right through Fallen. Like a hot knife, cuts into Hut, opens up the A site, but Naf, he's got that bomb carrier dead to rights. And Elige, well, he's all the way over towards lobby, so Nappy's fighting on his own, and he almost gets 2 more kills, but it has to just be the one. 15 seconds to spare. Navi, no clue as to where Elige is at, but they're gonna need a bomb plant, and he is in a prime position to stop this. He is locked in. He gets the kill in the front, but not that second.
In the back of the site. They've got one. Elige by the controls doors. He's dead. 4-on-5 situation. Flamey gets picked off outside.
Yeah, but then they never knew about Boomich. Naf, he rotates down ramp right into his death. 2 turning points downstairs, but this is it. Final retake of the first 15. Molly, perfect! On the money! Electronic locks down the cross alongside Perfecto. Navi. Last CZ. Perfect. Stewie walks right into it, never saw it coming, hit by a truck. And then Perfecto through the smoke just adds insult to injury. Can Liquid even get a kill in this second pistol? A trade comes back from Elige. A 1v5 is what he needs, and that is not going to happen. Navi tie at 8. Not even. This is looking like just a straight up A hit. There's going to be a molly dropping down. They go through the smoke. Boomich, 2 kills as they try to puncture their way out squeaky door. And now he can throw the Molotov the other direction. That's going to force Grim to desperately sprint in. Boomich just keeping himself all over this A site. Fallen gets 2 kills in the middle of it, but that's Boomich going big.
Yeah, consistently taking unfair fights, coming in at the side of each of his opponents, shooting them as they come out of the smokes. He's on smoke watch, just does his job perfectly. Yeah, has them jostling back and forth. Such a confusing position to try to trade that. And you can see Grim just not sure where he would be at the end of the day. Yeah. And Fallen's the only one to get anything going, but it's just not enough. Everybody's contributed.
Not a single T-round win yet. Maybe this is the one. Grim comes in, single kill off of the AK. Just the pistols left over now. Did he make enough space? Flamey lines up 2 bodies and takes that man advantage. Electronic's got to tuck his head back down as Team Liquid will have a little bit of space to work with. Now, both these players have gotten their paws on AKs. They've got their bomb plant, and Nap is directly beneath Heaven. Elige is going to move a little bit further away, putting himself into the hut. What are his options? He could stay there, he could wrap around towards Squeaky, which is exactly what he does. Now effectively cutting off Boomich, but Boomich gets the kill first. Now Elige looking for the second. He's got little HP, little chance, but it is still a chance. Simple comes off the bomb, up in hand, misses the shot, and Elige is gonna clutch Liquid with a 9.
The gut punch and the punish.
Behind the double doors. Flamey wasn't able to get too much when he was holding on ramp. Now's his chance for one of those big multi-kill spray downs that we know Flamey can deliver. Fallen, he's gonna fall first, but then there's so many players above Flamey that he gets cleared out. We've got chip damage on all 4 of Liquid's members. Electronic getting the head of Elige, that's big. Stewie, he's dropped to 7 health. This is still anybody's round, but the bomb's been planted. Electronic's gonna try to find his way into the equation. If Boomich had an AK, then maybe he could get this floor bang. Not gonna happen. He closes the door. Smoke grenade now comes out to give them the space they need. Stewie, 7 HP. And here comes the side peek from Boomich. They don't see that one coming. Grim's got that quick trade. Bomb beyond the halfway point. And Liquid with a man advantage. Hang on to keep this game going. Yeah. Now only 1 round the difference.
Yeah, well done from Liquid on the approach downstairs. Is pretty simple. They just put the most amount of pressure on Flamey to deliver as possible. He sits in his spot. It's fine. He gets his first kill, but at this point, as you can see, Stewie and 3 other people running across this railing above him. It's too hard to figure out where the best fight will come from. At that point, it might be too late, and no one stopped him on the cross from control side. There was 1 player there.
Drop shot, and Simple recovers, of course, alongside Flamey. 2 members of Liquid hit the floor, and a 3v5 with 50 seconds, not ideal.
Yeah, that was the chance to punish for Stewie outside. That could have maybe brought them back into the round. Still would have had to come for Electronic after the fact. Now they turn to Squeaky, which makes a lot of sense. Boomich will be their final boss here.
That smoke works well for Navi, but Elige, he gets a kill outside. Now he's looking to split into the A site. Had he been able to get Boomich off of hut, they very well could have gotten A under wraps. But did they just fall back, or do they force this issue? Fallen shoots through, finding Perfecto, and they've got just enough time with Naf getting another kill. It's on Electronic coming out from the vent. He's got the damage done. 7 health. Naf's got it. 8 seconds. Bomb picked back up, and he has himself the plant. This falls on Flamey, who's in the bout to retake with an op from vents, but he's already posted. Naf fly keeps it alive. Liquid with a lead.
For the lead, 14-13 now off of that clutch. Electronic thinking he's delayed long enough. No need to even peek at this point. Even if he does, he'd be fine. It's a critical shot here on a jumping player on the back of the site. Perfecto had no idea that was coming.
Nap so incredibly low, hits the headshot.
A 2 versus 4 in round 20.
Off of the rooftops. He could push Liquid into such a dire position, and he's just gonna take his time. Push comes into the A site. Alicia's got it first. Grim's Tech 9 is good for a follow-up, and we do still have Fallen in lobby. Electronic catching him by surprise. A 3 versus 3 and low HP on the 2 remaining players here from Liquid. Electronic's done his job. He served as a distraction and instead ejects all the way around from ramp. We've got Navi with 2 players looking to come in from mini, op included for simple.
Bomb near half.
Liquid sits inside of the vent, and here inside of Squeaky, Alicia gets aggressive, and it all falls onto Grim. He falls after just 1 kill. Navi have done it. 30 rounds deep, but Team Liquid sent packing.
Oh, the 2-0 in close fashion, and Navi clutch it out at the very end. What an absolute banger. At a certain point, it felt like Liquid were gonna...